Good evening, and welcome to Blackington Mill's Windmill Theatre. Before the start of the performance, we wish to point out, in case of an emergency, the fire exits on each side of the auditorium. May we remind you that if you have a mobile phone, will you please make sure it is switched off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Oh, come on. I thought it's cut up to me then. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Steve and I'm your compere for the evening. Thank you very much. So have you had anyone who's been before? Yeah. Well, you know the drill, didn't you? Yeah. You probably, your pardon? Probably know the jokes actually. So my name's Steve. I'm going to be coming on, ladies and gentlemen, between the acts and doing a couple of things, and I'll be looking for a couple of volunteers. There will be a bit of art. There will be a bit of acting for you all to do. Now, I think what we should start doing, I think we get all the ugly ones to the front. What do you think? Sorry, we already have. Okay. So as I said, my job's to come on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell some silly jokes. Like, a bloke goes into a pet shop. He said, "Can I have a wasp?" And the bloke said, "We don't sell wasps." He said, "There's 3 in the window." So the bloke walked in. I can wait, don't worry. The bloke walked in. And all these little dogs were barking. And he saw the owner, he lifted his foot up, and they stopped barking. He said, "How did you do that?" He said, "Well, I'm wearing hush puppies." That joke's patented. So he walked in and he said, "I want a budgie." And he saw these budgies. There was 2 rows of budgies, ladies and gentlemen. And the bottom row was 5 quid, and the top row, well, they were 10 quid. He said, "What are the ones with the top 10 quid?" He said, "Well, they're available on hire purchase." He went much better in rehearsal. I'm telling you, won't know here. So he said, so he bought a budgie and he took it home, and after a while he thought he was getting very, very lonely. So he said, "I know what I'm going to do." He said, "I'll buy another budgie." He bought a budgie for it, and he come down next morning, and the budgie was dead. He killed him. I told you it was interactive, didn't I? I could almost feel a pulse. So he then thought, "I know, I'll get him a parrot." So he gets him a parrot, and he comes out and he's killed the parrot. You're getting too into this, I feel that. So he said, "I know, I'll get him a falcon," that sort him out. So he gets a falcon, he comes out, and there he is, no feathers, and the falcon's dead. He looks up, he says, "Oh, they're getting tougher, I had to take his shirt off for that." So, ladies and gentlemen, I did actually forget to say actually as I did come on, and give him a nice warm round of applause. Hello, Mr. Mayor and consorts. So, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first evening, as you know. So what I want you to do is I'm going to say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to shout as loud as you possibly can, "Good evening, Spotlight fans," just to calm their nerves. They can be heard very hard, you know. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Spotlight fans. I don't think they can hear that. There is a prize, you know, for the largest audience. You have to buy a ticket at half time, you might win one. So, we're going to try that again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Spotlight fans. Which brings me on to our first scene, ladies and gentlemen, and it's entitled West Side Story. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care. Someday There's a